learning, great insight about the Chrome extensions. Well, all the educators, those who are present over here, we can just try out with this Chrome extensions. Wonderful session it was.
Nimbus,
Over to you,
Nimbus,
Jayashree
Nimbus
ma'am.
is, ma'am. One more thing. Nimbus is also attached with Google Class. So
Yes.
anything you capture, anything you demonstrate, you can upload to your Google Classroom. Okay, so just go for it and rest. All the best, all of you.
Thank you. Thank you. It was
Thank
a
you so much.
wonderful
Thank you, Dipti ma'am.
presentation. Yes, over to you, Jayashree ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Seema ma'am. Now, moving ahead, we have mentors from GEG Delhi West who will be presenting on curation of resources by utilizing various tools. And in this session, you all will learn how educators can effectively organize and distribute the educational content with their colleagues and students. The main curation tools which we will be exploring today and which will be shared and discussed by our mentors, Meena ma'am and sir, in today's session are Google Sites, Wakelet, Google Drive, Chrome Bookmark, YouTube playlist, Google Keep, and Blogger. The major focus will be on Google Sites and Wakelet, along with pro tips on how to use other curation tools. Amit sir and Meena ma'am, welcome, and now the stage is yours.
Thank you, ma'am. Amit sir?
Amit sir,
Yeah,
you are
thank you
on.
very much. Yeah, thank you very much. I hope my screen is now visible.
Yes.
Yeah, it's still loading, I think.
Yes, sir.
So technology has advantages and at the same time little bit of disadvantages. Maybe it's a little bit slower. So is it visible now?
Yes, sir, visible.
Okay, my screen. Okay, so welcome all the educator for the day 2 for EdTech Weekend Fest 2022. It's a joint effort of GGs of India. So this particular session will be by GG Delhi West. I am Amit Bajaj, the founder and leader of GG Delhi West and a Google certified trainer. Along with me, Hamina Bagga ma'am is also present. She's the co-leader of GG Delhi West and a Google certified trainer. So this is a brief profile of Amit Bajaj, myself. Okay, and the same way, I will not talk about this because there are a lot of other things to be discussed. So, and here is a brief profile of Meena Bagga ma'am. So we appreciate the online teaching, we appreciate the offline teaching, and now it's a time for the hybrid learning. So for
Yes.
that, we'll be sharing with a lot of tools, the basic ideas, which as a maths teacher, we both are actually belong to the same mathematic fraternity. So whatever tools we are still using in our hybrid teaching learning, we'll be talking about that. Can some of you once confirm, is the screen saying curating your educational resources?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes, sir.
So the topic
Yes.
which we have chosen is curating your educational resources, effectively organizing and distributing the content with your colleagues and your students, because that is very, very important. With due course of a time, what happens, say you had a 1 year experience or maybe say 25 years of experience, with due course of a time you accumulate, you have a lot of resources in your laptop. Maybe initially we were used to carry our pen drive or maybe the floppy disks were there, but now the time has gone. We are everything, most of the things in fact are lying on the cloud, and the same can be distributed shown to our kids using various social media platforms. So our flow of the session will be like this, that we'll be talking mainly about Google Sites Wakelet, and that will be the end of the session. We'll be covering how to create a Google site and how to make best use of it, the pro tips, same with the Wakelet. And at the same time, initial will begin with Google Drive, Google Chrome bookmark, YouTube playlist, Google Keep, and Blogger. So we'll be giving maybe say 5-7 minutes to each of these tools, and most of the time will be devoted to our Google Sites and Wakelet. I'm sure most of the educators who are watching us right now live, or maybe who will be watching the recording later on, So they must have heard or they must have used these tools. But sky is the limit. There are hundreds of such curation tools which are available, and the educators around the globe are using. So we'll be talking about that at the end of the session if time permits. So what factors do you need to consider before curating your content for education? It is very, very important that you should know your audience. For our case, it is our kids, our students to whom we teach. Curate only authentic, relevant, and high quality content, because the information is everywhere. You just Google it, you have thousands and thousands of websites, resources which are available. So it is very difficult for our kids to authenticate that which resource is relevant, which is high quality content, which is really required. So as a teacher, it is becomes your responsibility to provide them with the best high quality content and resources. And it's always required, be consistent and keep a check for the updates. The technology, the 21st century, it's being changing every day. So whatever resources you found useful last year, there might be some changes. So there has been some update being taken place, so please take care of that part also. So whenever you share information, some resources, make sure they are kept updated, and please keep it very simple, comprehensive, and relatable. So what's the benefits of content curation? You can find, organize, and manage information and resources on a specific topic. You can stay informed about the latest information on specific topics, which leads to the professional growth, to learn through the process. And it's very important, as you search for and curate the best resources which are available throughout the globe, you reflect on their value. You are the best judge, and then you may develop new ways of thinking to build your personal learning network. And the online teaching learning has actually taught us how to create, how to have your PLN. As in present day time, it is very, very important. So we all are having this session in online mode. We all are sitting at the different places of India, but still we are connected with all of you. And networks actively seek and follow good content curators because they save us time. So we are a good curator, we may not be a good creator, but when we interact, when we combine the resources which are available, we can have the best judgment about it. So do not start from a scratch. Already there are hundreds and thousands of users, the creators, the educators, the YouTubes, the bloggers who have created their content. You can always make best use of that. You can always share those resources, but how that can be curated, how that can be shared, we'll be covering that. And to learn how to curate so that you can guide your students how to curate content for research, interest, and passions. This is very, very important. So curation is an important part of being digitally literate. Someone was telling me that now since these schools are offline, so there's no point talking about the online resources. But believe me on that, we are living in a 21st century. Our kids are more knowledgeable, they have a more access to the resources. So if we are not digitally literate, we if are maybe say a little bit behind of them, it will be very difficult for us to survive as a teacher. So it's very, very important for being a digitally literate. Meena ma'am, would you like to add to this or maybe certain tips for curating the
Yes, yes,
resources?
very well said, sir. Students are really very ahead of us in technology. We are to keep it update. Yes, tips for curating resources. You should create your own PowerPoint and you can convert those into videos for giving narrations to the students through your lessons, and convert your worksheets, assignments in classwork and homework to Google Docs. You can change it into PDF. You can upload in your Google Classroom, Google Sites, Blogger, where all resources you can keep it one place in Wakelet also. There is a noise. Okay. Sir, please share the screen. Yes. You should definitely find quality resources that have already been created by many other educators. You can curate them on a single place like Wakelet, like sites, Blogger. We have already told Classroom and Keep also. There are so many blogs. There are so many places. Let us
Okay.
begin our journey.
So let's begin our
Yes, sir.
journey.
Over to you.
Yeah. So, using Google Sites and Wakelet for curating resources, Meena ma'am and myself, we both are actually on the same line, same side, and we are trying our level best to make best use of the Google Sites and the Wakelet for curating our resources. I'll quickly take you to my Google site. Will Meena ma'am will talk about how to create the website later on in the second half of this session, but this is just a sample demo for next 2-3 minutes, wherein say you can see at the top it's a sites.google.com. I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, visible.
Okay, yeah. So as you can see, it's sites.google.com, and then I have created my one simple mathematical website where I have shared a lot of resources for say grade 12th, 11th, 10th, and so on. Some useful mathematics websites, my non-routine recreational mathematics videos, which I already have uploaded on my YouTube channel. So all those things can be done so easily. So these buttons can be created, the color combinations, and at the top you can see the class 12th, 11th, and so on. So all these things can be done so nicely and easily, and it do not require any coding. Meena ma'am will tell you about this. So when I quickly click on say class 12 resources, it will open one new page, and you can see say I'm teaching say grade 12. So grade 12 chapter 1 is relations and functions. So I have two things over here. On the left hand side you can see it is talking about my all classroom PDF assignments, the quizzes, NCRE solutions, assessment test, and so on. And the right side page talking about the classroom teaching video lectures. Once last in the last session when we all were online, we were taking our classes online, so I was fortunate to record my all the video lectures. So I have just uploaded them on my YouTube channel, and via my YouTube channel I have integrated the same in my this Google site. So when I click on this, you can see all the resources which are now available on the Wakelet. So I'll be talking about Wakelet later on, how it can be created and how you can have all your resources all together. So these are my classroom teaching notes, say for example here, and anyone on the globe can have the access to the same. When I click on any of the note, it will open in a new window, and I can easily download it. So the way how I have taught in my classroom, this is my all the video, the PDFs for my classroom teaching. One can simply click on it and they can download and save. And whenever they require some guidance, they can always take it. And at the same time, there is a video lecture wala part also. So here are all the videos of the corresponding PDFs which are being discussed, shared with my kids. So let me say I open this video, and of course the video will play and I can simply watch it. So all the videos, all the video lectures, all PDFs, assignments, everything can be curated on my Google site. So this is the power of my Google site. Also quickly check it out. This is when you check out the at the top in my Omni box, it's amitbajajmaths.com, and the content is same. So what I have done, I purchased the domain name amitbajajmaths.com, right? And it's costing me nearly I think 2000 rupees a year. So I have my all the content on my Google site, and everything is now available at my amitbajajmaths.com. So any changes if I make over here, that will be automatically get reflected over here. Since the only problem with Google site is it gives me a longer name, sites.google.com/view/making mathematics meaningful, something like this, the name which I have kept. So a bigger name to learn. So the easier way is once you create your Google site, initially you can use it, but later if you want to make it more professional look, then you can always buy the domain name like this. Next is about, and as already mentioned, Google Sites will be in detail taken by Meena ma'am later. So using Google Drive for curating your all the teaching resources in a folder. And I'm sure you all are using Google Drive for one or the another purpose. But let me quickly show you my another profile, my school profile, and wherein I would like to show my drive. Is my drive is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. So you can always check it out over here. I have my lot of folders which I have created on my school's official account. This is my Amit Bajaj at the CRPS school wala, because there is no limitation of the storage. You can see early we have a 15 GB limitation in general for a normal personal account, but here I have already 60.35 GB available to me, and I can have even more than that. So there is no storage issue over here, but 15 GB is fair enough even if you do not have that Google account as such. Anyway, so as you can see over here, I have created one of my folder. When I click on it, in folder I have my another folder. When I click on it, I have my different files, folders, everything is at one place. So this is always desirable, that you just do not click on new and start uploading your files. Before you start uploading, please give a proper name. The idea of this session is, and when I talk about the Google Drive here, is please give a proper name to your files and your resources, because later on when you have thousands of files which are available in your drive, you will find it a big challenge to search your files. So naming convention in one thing, and how it is going to help me when I look at the top search in drive, and when I click on these three lines, I have the option for the type of the file and the file name, the size, who has shared with me. So a lot of search tools are available to me, and I can easily search through my Google Drive. Later it becomes a challenge if the file name is not used correctly. Okay, so, and the best part is there is, of course, everyone is using a Google Drive mobile app also. It's available for tablet, your computer as well. So whatever you do it in your Google Drive, everything is sync. So any change, any file uploaded via mobile or via laptop or tablet, they all sync together. So this is just a simple GIF which I've created. So I'll skip that because I already have shown it to you. Next is about the Meena ma'am, do you want to add anything which is missed over here?
Just we can colorful the folders to identify the important one. Nothing more
Oh,
than that.
yes,
We have
yes, yes.
covered.
That is very important. As you can
Yes.
see, I have my color, this one as fold as green. Let's say final all presentation. When I right click over here, I can always have the option for change the color. So my mathematical files maybe say green color, my personal file maybe say blue color, something like that. So and I can always star my files over here. And at the same time, when I right click, I have the option for share. So via online duration, I'm sure everyone must have used this option. So I can share the whole folder, and whatever settings are given to the folder, they will be available to all the files inside this folder as well.
Yes, sir.
Next is about the Google Chrome bookmarks. Everyone check it out. Over my Omnibox, where I am typing right now, say google.com, you will see there is the option of bookmark. So I'm sure most of you are making best use of it. If not, please check this out. At the top, I have a lot of folders created by the name of Google, ICT links, useful websites, and maths, my school related, my social, and so on. So what exactly is happening over here? When I click on this, say Google, there is a folder inside the folder. And even if I check it out, say this Mahatattva, I have another embedded folder inside the subfolder. So a lot of folders can be created. So what is the purpose of this? So anything which I'm sharing with you right now, I am sharing my presentation with you. I do not need to locate for it. I will just quickly click on it and it will open my presentation. So everything whichever is over here in my folders, so I have few ICT links, maybe say some useful websites, the free technology for teacher. For example, yesterday only I get to know about this one of the very interesting website sharing a lot of resources and ideas. So it's very difficult to keep a record of all the websites. Wakelet is one of the idea, but at the same time I can always have whichever website I found useful, I can add them in my folders, or maybe says useful websites or some subfolders as such. For maths, because I'm a maths teacher, my maths resources generally are kept over here. My school related file, my school examination website, or maybe some another important documents related to school, my social media. This is the only idea which I have actually been using. You are more creative, so you may have your own ideas how you can make best use of it. Or maybe say I'm using say Google Keep a lot, so I have created simple over here, so it's not being kept as a folder. So now how we can create these folders? Quickly right click, you have the option for add folder and you can have a new folder. So I will not go into the details because the time is limited. If we left with the time at the end, I will come back and talk about this. But otherwise, look at this. We have the option of bookmarks. When I click on bookmarks, my all the folders are available here. With due course of time, believe me, what is going to happen? Inside the Google, again, I have lot many subfolders and they already have lot of resources inside them. So I may not be able to find the relevant resource on time. So what is recommended? What you can do? Just click on this bookmark and there's the option of search bookmark. Once you click on it, maybe say I'm looking for Khan Academy, okay, so when I click on this and double click, it will open the relevant YouTube video or the relevant websites. So I can easily search through my bookmarks as such. And as already mentioned, using your mobile app, also mobile, you can have the bookmarks and the same features are available. Also, there's one a very interesting and useful feature, a secret feature which I'm using a lot. Sometimes it happens I have bookmarked my hundreds and thousands of files, and I want to use any one of them when I have a digital whiteboard in my classroom. I do not want to log in using my email ID, because once I use my email ID, all these will be automatically be available. But I do not want my email ID login password to be used in front of my kids. Right, so what we can do, look at the right hand side, there are three dots. When I click on this, there's the option for export bookmarks. Click on export bookmark, select a location and click on save. You will see my bookmarks are already saved over here. Now you just send this WhatsApp to yourself or maybe email to yourself, and whenever I click on it, my all the bookmarks in the link form will be available over here. So I don't need to log in using my personal or my Gmail account, and my password will not be shared. So I can now simply click on it and all the websites, all the relevant resources, they will be easily available to me. Meena ma'am, anything in your mind coming to this, or if you are making use of
It
it?
is more than enough, sir. It was rather a good tip I have myself learned today, exporting bookmarks. Yeah.
Okay. Is there any comment or any thing which is required in the chat box so that I can answer that? Well, ma'am.
Seema
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes,
Seema,
sir.
ma'am.
There's a
There is no
question.
question. Everybody is
There's a question like, yeah. Can we make the PDF and folders for English also? There's a simple like query there.
I'm not getting the question. Folder in.
Can we make the PDFs and folders for English also?
Yeah, of course. See,
Prachi ma'am.
yeah,
Yeah, for
my
anything.
teaching subject is maths, so I have demonstrated for mathematics, whichever is your teaching subject is common for all these subjects. Okay, next idea is about creating the playlist in your YouTube channel. So let me quickly open my YouTube and go to youtube.com. Right. So as you can see, I have logged in using my this ID, and here is my channel, my YouTube studio, and so on. And I am interested in having playlist. So what is the purpose of playlist? I watch YouTube, I gone through some of the beautiful videos. I want to save those videos. So as you can see on the left hand side panel, these three lines with a small triangle, these are all the playlist. But some of the playlist I may have created, some of the playlists are not created by me. I just saved in my personal this YouTube account. When I click on say class 12 mathematics, you can see I have only say 2 videos saved over here because I am using my different YouTube account channel for uploading my all the videos. So here is the basic idea. You found some video, you upload that in your YouTube channel and have it on your playlist. How the playlist can be created? Let me quickly go to YouTube Studio. I believe that you know how to create your YouTube channel. Again, the time is limited, so I will not talk about that. But at the same time, on the left hand side, the option is not visible over here. Meena ma'am, can you tell me what I am missing?
So
It must.
just click on a video and right click there. Playlist you are
Okay.
seeing. There might be some no playlist in it.
Okay. So let me do one thing. Let me go back to YouTube only. And let me just say search for something related to log of complex numbers. So 10-15 days back, I remember someone asked this question. So can we have the log of complex numbers? So I Googled for it and I found this video quite useful. So what I can do, click on this video, whichever video you are watching, click on it, and then ad will be playing anyway. So once the video is being played, check out the option at the bottom, 3 dots over here. You have the option. One minute.
After ad, it will become. Now it will come, sir.
Why it is not coming? It
It is
must be
there,
available.
sir. Just see, it is there, save on the
Oh
top.
yeah. Save. So click on save, and if you have already created a playlist related to sub topics, you can choose that, or click on create new playlist. Create on new playlist and give the name, say maths resources, and I can always keep it private, unlisted, or public domain mein. So I wanted to keep it say private. I will simply click on create. So the video is saved particularly in my YouTube, but it is not visible to anyone. So that will be available over here. So where is it? Is it
Just
available?
refresh.
Oh, yeah, I
Refresh.
need to refresh my screen. And then the same will be available somewhere here. So math resources, when I click on it, so the video is available. So I can go on adding whatever I searched over Google. I found some another interest, or sorry, on YouTube, I found some another video. I can always save it in my playlist. At the same time, you have the filter option. When I click on it, there is the option of playlist. When I click on playlist, there is a playlist already created by some of the maybe say an academy, and which contains 39 videos. And when I click on this view playlist, there is the option of save playlist. I can always click on save playlist from here as well. I can share the same with my students. But the only point is, since I am not the creator of this playlist, I cannot add, delete, or modify any of the videos or the stuff presented in playlist. So this way you can always make best of your creating the playlist on your YouTube. Even if someone has noticed, I have even created for my songs also. So there are certain songs which I always love to watch. So there you can always create your song playlist as such. Every time you have to search for that, it's better create your playlist for songs, music, whatever you want. Meena ma'am, anything you want to add or I'm missing?
Nothing more than that, sir. Just we are to curate
Yeah,
different.
okay. And finally, I'll be talking about Google Keep for curating your resources. Google Keep basically allow users to record your plain text notes, organize, edit, and share them. And the best part is in a collaborative manner. So you can always have your Google Keep voice notes also, which is available in the mobile app. So what we can do, check it out. You can see there is the option of keep I have kept over here. It's a part of Google only. So the keep.google.com, when I click on it, keep.google.com, it will open my keep over here. The mobile app is also available. So what we can do, see, I have my works to do, lot of links, everything can be saved over here. So I had some session previously, I have all the links available, so I don't need to search for the links. So I had some DOE mentor session, मीना मैम और हमने मिलकर ही इन सेशंस को लिया था. So all the links at in a one go, everything is compiled over here. So I can always add on the collaborators over here, or I can always share it with the other people. I just need to copy. So Control A, Control C, Control V, and that will, all the things will be working over here. And another very important thing in on the left hand side, I have the options for these labeling. So Google related my all the stuff, maybe related to maths, maybe my personal stuff over here. So everything over here. Also in a collaborative manner. So collaborative maths project, as you can see, few of the resources links are provided over here, and few of the members like Meena ma'am and some another educators maybe assume that they are my students. So I just need to click on collaborator. I need to add their email ID, and then they will be getting a notification and they are the part of this. So what is going to happen? If they found something useful related to this, say Fibonacci numbers, they are doing some research or a project work on it. So all the resources, the images, the PDFs, everything, I mean that YouTube links or written material, everything can be saved over here. So all can have, say maybe a Google Meet, then they can open it, they can discuss, and that can be finalized over this some specific project. So this is one of the basic idea how we can make best use of it. And one more thing quickly, Google Blogger. So some of you might be aware of a blog. So Blogger is another very interesting idea. Let me open my blog. So as you can see at the end, it's written .blogspot.com. So there is a blog. So now what we can do on a blog, I have say check out my new classroom teaching notes or whatever I'm sharing on my maybe website in a brief synopsis I can mention over here. And please check this out. I am writing the blog since 2009. So it's 2022. So the options are available since beginning. Earlier I used to write lot of posts, but now the frequency is being less because I'm using other tools. But this, believe me on that, it's a wonderful tool. You can share your all the resources, everything. These are all sample papers. Of course, do not use them because there are 12, 10, 15 years old back sample papers. Lot of mathematics stuff you can find. And the interesting feature over here is about the labels. You can always make best use of a label. So let's say, let me click on beauty of mathematics. So if I have already given a label to this, top 10 reasons why I love maths. I found this YouTube video very interesting. So I just saved it over here. Some maths model of platonic solids. I made those solid shapes using the paper folding and cutting. So I just uploaded on my blog the idea and how others can make best use of it, the PDF files, every links, everything is provided over here. So that way you can always make best use of your blog. So it's your digital diary. In simple word, when I use a term blog, so it is your digital diary. So there are more tools to explore to curate your content, but we will not be talking about that. For example, the Pinterest, you must have seen, used it, Scoop.it, and Twitter and other social media. Believe me on that. Thousands of educators globally, they are making best use of Twitter, Instagram for educational purpose. We as a GEG leaders and co-leaders are also making use of it. So please explore. If you are not on a Twitter, not on Instagram, please be on that. That doesn't mean it's meant only for the youngster or only for tweeting 2 or 5 lines. You can talk about whatever educational works you are doing, and at the same time what others are doing, you would be learning from them as well. So maybe another tool to explore is Padlet, Edmodo, podcast can be done, your audio, and many more. So sky is the limit, and there are hundreds and hundreds of such resources which are available. Okay, so time for me to break, and over to you, Meena ma'am, so that you can now take over and talk about
Google Slides.
Google Sites. Yeah, and yeah. So, are you going to present your screen, or shall I
Yes,
keep it?
I
think
think
it's better.
Google Sites, I can just explain from these slides. Then I will
Okay,
share
okay,
the.
great, great.
You all have already seen Google Sites of the Amit sir, and very well used for sharing the resources. Google Site is a structured web page creating tool, including as a part of Google Workspace. Yes, it is totally free and it comes with the Google Workspace. Benefits of using Google Slides are nothing but it is very easy to create. You will just see we need not to learn any programming language. It is just like simple drag and drop we do in Google Docs. And we can easily share, we can easily collaborate with others. And it is totally free and it is secure also. And whatever we work on the Google site is automatically saved. We need not to save. And it is integrated with so many tools of Google itself, like Map, Calendar, Google Drive. Everything is there. We can easily use it. All the features are integrated with this, and it can be easily accessed from anywhere in the world. Just we are to sir. Can you just thank you, sir.
Yes.
We just start to access our Google account, and we are very easy to use collaborate with other educators in using Google Slides. And it can be a private, we can keep it private or we can make it public. If we are using it as a repository of family, we can keep it private also. And use of Google Sites, yes, definitely, as Amit sir has shown already, that many resources we can combine there, and we can organize our school material also. Yes, students' work we can reposit there and share with the parents to watch. All resources we can place at a single place. We can collaborate. Students' projects they can do. Yes, we can create the portfolio also there. And to promote any product, we can create our website. We are already using so many websites of others to compare some products and to share our ideas. Whatever new ideas come in our mind, we can share through our sites. Yes, digital photo albums of the family, we can do that also with the Google site. Let me just share my screen, sir. Seema ma'am, can you just allow me to share my screen?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah,
Yes.
it's visible. It's visible.
Yes, here is my website. You can see, let me just show you once how I am using the sites here. You can see I have just kept the name, in which name I have my channel, and it is the home page. I have kept it in a very simple way. about my channel, about suggestions to students, about myself, searching any content which I have already kept on the top, and social connect. Yes, if any student will come here and click on class 11, there is chapter wise content. They can easily search for the chapter they want. Suppose they want this chapter, they will just click on here, and all the video lectures I have put here systematically. They can find the notes here. They can find the result sheets. They can find the NCERT solution also. All the resources are kept in a single place. They will find the quizzes also and previous year questions. I'm teaching in an edit school and we prefer opt for DOE papers, so they can find the content here also. Not only for students, I have put all the contents about ICT tools, GeoGebra, etc. we ourselves are using and sharing GeoGebra and GeoGebra, how to use GeoGebra, some simple tips. Likewise, we can combine our resources. I just want to show how myself is using these tools. ICT tools, different ICT tools, just simple tips. These are different videos. I have put it here together. This is a video on Google Forms. I have just tried to put all my resources for my students, for educators, and rather I myself use it very much for going to class. Before going to class, I always used to go through my notes once so that I should not skip anything to part to the student. Yes, let us just now create a new website. What will we do? We will go to this Google Apps menu, Waffle, and search here for Google Sites. If it is not there, actually my website is not with this account. If we are using an app, it will come on the top. Otherwise, we are to search, or we can just simply type sites.google.com. You can see this type of interface will open. These are some templates. You can use these templates, or you can just click on the blank one to create at your own. There will be a simple tour how you can use. You can just go through it, or you can just click on got it. In the for Google Docs, Google Sheet, etc. Let me just title it. Suppose I am just giving it a title demo. The same name will appear here. I can add logo here. Whatever logo I have created for my site, I can add. But right now I am not doing. I just show you. Just click on here. Logo upload. You can upload here. Just click on, and it will go to your storage of the computer and allow you to add. Your page title, which title you want to give. I am just giving demo Edtech Fest. I'm giving the same name. This banner you are watching, I can anytime change it. You can see here, change image. Just click on here, upload or select. I'm going to select from here itself. Okay, let me randomly choose. Suppose I am choosing this one. Just select. The same will appear here. And anytime you can choose the theme also from here, the right side. Theme of the font writing, color, etc. You can choose anyone from here. Let me just choose this one. Okay. This is my main page, home page. Now I want to add some pages to it. As I have just shown you that we have created different page for 11th class, different for 12th class, different. Let me just create some pages. Page. This is the home one, the first one. For adding next page, I just click on this plus button. Suppose I am giving, okay, session 1. Another page I want, session 2. Not only this, if I want to create a sub page, I will just click on this 3 dot and you can see duplicate page also. If you want to duplicate a page, add sub page. I'm giving it just a name A. Likewise, you can create sub pages also. You can see as I have created pages, the name are appearing here. First home page, session 1, because it has sub pages. So it is showing me this arrow also and showing the sub page also. Not here because I have not created any sub page here. And this is coming on the right top, but anytime you can bring it to the left also. Just click on the setting button and you can see mode top side. If you click on the side button, all the pages will navigation will come from here. Right now, I just want that should come back. I will click on the top one. So these are just home page and page creation. Now how to add something here, and very easy. We don't need any programming language. You just have to search. If you want a particular type of thing, suppose I want to add to session 1. If I want this type of block, this type of interface, whatever I want, I can choose from here. If I don't want, I can leave it. I just can add any placeholder or insert any text box from here, image from here, embed any link from here, and from drive here. I can directly insert also. Let me just insert text box first. Okay, this page discusses all about session 1. Whatever you want, you can write. You can change the font style. You can change the font size also. You can choose different colors also. Whatever you can want, you can change. In the middle also, I can make it bold also. So this is just a textbook. Anytime you want to insert image, you can come here, upload from the computer or select from the web. I just want an image from here. Suppose I want an image of Google Docs. You can see here, I just want to insert this image. Just click on this, insert. It will appear here. Because I have not chosen any interface of this, so it will appear likewise in the downward section. If you choose any one here, suppose next I want to choose this, you are just to click on this plus button, upload from the drive, select an image, upload from the computer, sorry, and from the drive, from the YouTube and any calendar and map. Suppose I just want to add a calendar. Which calendar you want, you can click on here and you can insert. Suppose it is for my class, I can choose this and insert it here so that student can easily access the different program we are to do. If we are to choose from drive also, we can just click on here. You can see, suppose this form I just want to give here, insert. This is a Google form. You can see I have easily inserted it here. If I want, I can upload one more thing here, or I can even write here something about all this. Very easy to upload, I think. Suppose I want to share PDF and suppose any activity and its video, everything at the single place, I can do like this. Let me just preview this page. For preview, I just have to click on this button. You can see the page will look like this to everyone who will open this site. One can easily see the calendar and one can easily see the form, and they can try it here itself. This is just a quiz I have shared on National Mathematics Day. So likewise, I can share with my students also. These are the notes activity right now. And anytime to work again, I have just to close this. I am on my working place. If you have added so many things here, just I have done in my site. Right now it is not with this account, I couldn't show it, but as I have, suppose I have added 20-30 titles here, and now I want to create a table of content, then just we are to click on this button. Right now there is no heading, so it will not appear properly, but anytime I have just to click on this table of content and every title will appear here on the top itself. Yes, for image carousel, if there are so many pics, let me just show you once. But right now I have used only Wakelet itself. You can see how beautifully we can combine the Wakelet with sites. I have just put all my certificates and recognition here itself. You can see this is using Wakelet only. You can see Wakelet here. This is my state award, different certificates I have put it here. Just to share my learnings with other educators and my students, my Google trainings. We are just to put it here using Embed Link. You can see on the top, I have just shown you this embed. In the Wakelet, you will find an embed link. Let me just show. I have just opened my Wakelet. Suppose I want to add this collection to my website. Just click on this, share. You can see here the embed. Just click on this. It is not going down. Here it comes, copy. Okay, let me just choose the whole one. Yes, here it is. I'm coming back here. Suppose I want to put this Wakelet link in page session 2. Just click on insert, embed, embed code, Control V, paste the link here. Next, insert. You will see it will appear here. I can change the size or I can keep it as such. Whatever I want, I can do. And anytime I can delete also. Let me just show you the preview. This is session 2. This is one of my collection of GeoGebra videos. All videos come here through the Wakelet link. Anytime One can click on here. It will take some time to adjust. And video will play here. I'm just closing it. Yes, the way I have put in my collection here, you can see syllabus, and I just click on this and it will appear here. I am using collapsible group. Let me just show you. Suppose I want to insert collapsible group. I can just choose any heading and change its style as I have just shown you, and simply add whatever we want here and drive link or YouTube link, any link. We are just to choose. Let me just choose one link. Okay, let me just go to another page itself. Relation and function. Just choose it. Click on this link button. You can see it is allowing me to go to another page also. I can go to another page and I can put any link also here from YouTube, from Google Drive, any link I can put it here. Right now, let us just go to page A. Let me just show you its preview. Chapter 1, I'm just clicking on it and relation function, you can see it is link here now. I'm just clicking on it and I'm going to page A. Sub page I have created under session 1. So likewise, we can connect the different pages also. And the more you can explore from here, the main thing is we are just to drag and drop like this. And you can even directly click sheet here, forms here, charts here. It will take you to your drive, or you can directly insert from your drive also. Amit sir, if I am leaving something, yes, sharing. How to share, how to collaborate on the site. We are just to click on this plus button. Suppose I want to share with Amit sir or itself. I can make him editor or I can make him published viewer. Let me just make him editor as such. I can message here and just send. And anytime to make it public, I have just to click on this publish button. If I want to make it publish, I will just publish it. Otherwise, anytime I can unpublish it. Amit sir, am I leaving something? Subha ma'am, is there any doubt in the chat box?
No, Meena, ma'am, you are doing great, going well.
Yeah.
Amit sir is also here.
Yeah, you have covered all the things. The basic idea is about how to create a, Google site. Lot of few features, of course, the themes and the creating of new pages, sub pages. But that can be, covered in some different session as such, because the
Yes,
time
definitely.
is limited for us. Yeah, but that's wonderful going. A lot of great and new learnings.
Can I share my playlist also, or you are going
Yeah,
to
yeah.
start
Please,
with
please,
separate?
please go ahead, ma'am, for 5 minutes. Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
yes.
Please do it.
How I am using, ma'am, is my screen visible?
Meena ma'am, you have stopped presenting. You need to start presenting yourself.
I have started again, ma'am. You just
Yes,
check, is it?
yes.
Oh,
It's there now. You can continue.
I am also creating videos for students for long from the lockdown itself, and I'm sharing it through YouTube channel itself. You can see our, not only yet we are creating, we can curate as just Amit sir shown earlier. We can create from others also, and it is very good to share with students, as many students take leave, or they can do from the home itself. You can see these are different playlists I have created. Just recently, competency based education, we are going to face assertion, reasoning, question. I have just created a different playlist for it. I can just share it with everyone. Just to click here, copy the link address, and I can paste the link anywhere I want. The same way I have created the different list for different chapters for class 12th also, for class 11th also. And the curation part, Amit sir have already covered. I just want to show that this is the time when we can't leave the online teaching aside. We are to take both together, online, offline together. So it's better to learn the new tech tools and use them as much as we can, because we are to go with 21st century students. And keep also, I just want to show, but it is again on different tab. I have again to stop. Amit sir, I think you can take now. I have just closed the keep. I have to search now on the different account. Amit sir?
Yeah, Hanji.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's there.
So
Yes, please
let me
continue, sir.
now. Yeah, please. So we have almost 15 minutes to go. So please confirm is my screen is visible. I'm just opening that Wakelet wala part.
Yes, sir. It is. Yeah, it's visible, sir.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So,
Yes, sir.
as Meena ma'am has beautifully explained and demonstrated that how in Google site we can make best use of a Wakelet, which is simply a totally free tool. Sometimes there are hidden costs, but we are using it, and it's a wonderful tool. So, Wakelet is a platform which allows to create, curate, and share the collections of any kind of content and share with students, colleagues, and families. So what all can be added in a Wakelet? Few of the samples you've already seen, Meena ma'am's screen. So web links, of course, text notes, images, videos, the YouTube video links, social media posts, the Twitter particularly, the PDFs, the best part, and the drive files. They can also be added, and as mentioned, the tweets. Everything can be get added into my Wakelet. So what are the benefits of using Wakelet? First, the most important thing, it's totally 100% free. It's safe and secure for students. Unlimited collections can be added to a Wakelet. So I can have hundreds and hundreds of PDFs, files, video links, everything in one collection. And then I can create hundreds and thousands of different collections as well as. And another beautiful feature is about the collaboration. So I'll be explaining that when I go for the demonstration. So how can Wakelet be used? Of course, to curate how to teach or how to tech videos. So if say you are a techie person, you are creating some useful tips, how to use say Google Sites, how to use a Wakelet. So you can create such videos and not and a very small videos, because sometimes it happens specifically the concentration span is not too much that we are able to watch 2 hours for even a 50-minute video. So generally nowadays people and students prefer to go for a smaller videos. So if say you are creating say a 5 minute small videos, so give them a proper naming, and then you can upload them on your YouTube channel, create a proper playlist as Meena ma'am beautifully explained that, and then the same can be then integrated into a Wakelet as such. To activate the curiosity for students' research work in a collaborative manner, sharing the innovative teaching ideas, sharing the playlist for a weekly newsletter. Maybe some school is there and they wanted that, or maybe a weekly or maybe a monthly newsletter as a situation, maybe in some specific school. So I have gone through some of the Wakelets created by the other educators. So I'll show you the sample how they are making best use of creating the newsletters. And for student portfolio, Google Site, of course, a wonderful idea. Same way, Wakelet can also be used. So how to sign up for a Wakelet? If you are having a free account, created your Wakelet, it's good, but otherwise very simple. Go to wakelet.com, sign up for a sign or free. Few basic steps are there. You need to choose your account, verify your age, choose a username, fill in the basic details which are being asked over there, and start curating. So since I already have created my Wakelet, so when I type wakelet.com, it will directly take you to this page, right? But let me log out first, so that now as a first time user it will ask for login or sign up. So if you haven't used Wakelet, you need to click on sign up, otherwise click on login. It will ask me to choose which account I want to use, and as you can see, I can continue with my Apple account, the Google, the Microsoft, Facebook, Clever, and so on, and another email account, Yahoo, etc. But generally most of us are maybe say on Google or Microsoft. You can always make best use of it. So let me continue with my Google account. It will ask me again which Google account I want to use. This is my personal account where I have my all the Wakelet resources. I also have my Wakelet on my school account. I'll be demonstrating that later, but let me for a demo choose my personal account, and here we go. So I am now logged in to my Wakelet, and you can see my all the collection. So as you can see, my all Google resources, educational resources, sessions by Amit Bajaj, and so on. And when I say click on any of one collection, let me click on it. So as you can see, here is my @Amit Bajaj for my Wakelet account name as such. So I have added 23 accounts here and having a more than say 1000 views. That is also coming over here. So I can add on images. I can add on the PDF files. So here at least I have added only the PDFs as such, but lot of possibilities are there. I have the option for this design. When I click on design, this is a simple kind of a display which I prefer as a media. I can always make it as compact, grid, or mood board. So all the viewers who are watching it right now, they can explore and try out the various views options later on. So I will not take that. And at the same time, when I come at the bottom, I have the option for choose the cover image, and I am making best use of canva.com. So I create my all the creatives, all such templates, everything on my Canva. Since I am using my official accounts and Google, if you're a Google educator or even a school teacher, the Canva offers you a free account to be created, wherein all the features are available for which are offered on a payment basis by Canva. So you just need to go to Canva for education, upload your school iCard and basic details, and within 24 hours you will get the confirmation from Canva, and all the features will be get activated. So as you can see, I have created this one Canva over here. Since time is limited, so I will not go about this, but the basic idea is it's very, very important because creatives, those visual effects again plays a very, very important role. So create all these. I am creating all this using Canva particularly. Anyway, let me come back over here. So I have my cover image. I can always add, edit, or delete. Background image can be even changed from here. So here I prefer to keep a simple white background, but I can add some image at the back also. Even you see on the left hand side, this is a new feature being added, that readability, right? So if you are comfortable with this black screen, night mode, I think that's called as night mode, so you can always use that. But let's say I'll switch over to the simple one. Now there are certain settings properties over here. I can export this as a PDF. This is very, very important feature. I mean, I generally prefer कि whenever say I want not to share the whole this link, I can always have my export as a PDF feature over here. I can delete my all the collections in this, so that can be explored. And once I have created my Wakelet collection, I can always share, as Meena ma'am has shown. So let's say initially I am not sharing that. Once I allow sharing, and I also want that to be published on my profile so that it will be visible to everyone. Otherwise, if I check this off, so it will not be available on my profile. But I really want that to be, I mean, best utilized by the other educators. I can simply copy the link. So the same link will be copied from here, or even I can create the QR code of the same. I can always take a screenshot, or I can share that QR code for the same. Even if I created my classroom in my personal account, I haven't have created any classroom. If I've used my say official account, we can always integrate our Google Classroom or our Microsoft account classroom over here. So every resources I keep on uploading or creating a new collection, that will be shared with my specific class. So that can be done. I can always have the collaboration. So I can just simply share the link with, say, the users. They just need to come and type this on a Wakelet. They will be asked for joining link. So you must have seen Google Meet, we share code. For another a lot of social media, we share the code. The same way the code method will work. Or even again, I can invite using a usual method of adding the people's email ID. For that, there is the option of the person can add or even can added. So if I choose with can added, means they can always delete whatever you have uploaded. So I personally recommend only can add, and then I can add on the people email ID, so that if they come across, so maybe say I am working in some maths department and there are 10 mathematics teachers. I created one Wakelet for them, and whatever resources, maybe lesson plans or time and anything where they are finding useful, they are actually uploading over here. So that can always be done, but I will not give a right them to edit or delete any of the content in journal. So it's your personal choice. On the left hand side panel, you see there is the option for search or explore, collection, classroom I'll not cover because for official account I need that, and the spaces are can also be created. Since again the time is limited, I will not go into the space creation part. But once I click on the space, say class 12 mathematics, you will see over here now all the resources which I specifically created for grade 12. So they are available. And as Meena ma'am has shown, when I click on any one of them, and we have seen how to get the link of it, I copied the code, and then I simply say go to my website, maybe say then I open my class 12, and I just wanted to say add a new link over here. So as I embedded, so that can be done on my Google site. So link can easily be added for these kind of Wakelets. So, oh, sorry. Let me open this and grade 12th space, view public profile. When I click on it, I can always share that profile with you. So Control C, and the same profile can be shared with anyone. Once a person click on it, they will go through all the content. On the left hand side, there is a navigation panel which I have created. This is only possible when I create some specific space. So let's say integration, applications of derivative, integration, etc. So all related stuff is available over here. So that can also be done over space. Let me go back and show you another very okay. One thing I forgot to mention: if you are sharing any Wakelet collection with anyone, the person need not to have the Wakelet account. So sometimes it happens that if you share something, they ask for creating the new account, then only the resources are visible. Wakelet don't do it. So you just need, whenever some resource is being shared with you, they will ask you to choose some your Google account. Just click on that and the Wakelet collection will be visible to you. I haven't shown you yet how to create a collection. So let me quickly go to my, this is my home page. On the top right hand side, you have the option for create collection. Click on create collection. And here you have the option for giving the name to your collection. Some description can be added over here. Direct YouTube video links can be added, or any web link can be added over here. On the right, you see the option of add text. So click on it. You can start typing bold, italics, headings, numbering, bullets, and links even can be added. So that can be done. I can add the image, bookmarks can be done. And the most important thing which I am generally using is uploading the PDF. Click on PDF. It will ask you for the location. You just upload that. And the option over here, the last one, when I click on app integration, I can add my tweets, my Flipgrid videos offered by Microsoft, then YouTube video directly and Google Drive as already mentioned. When I click on YouTube, search for any YouTube video from here and directly add over here. Or you can simply say found some useful video, copy that link, paste over here. It will show that video link and add over here. So that way you can simply have your one beautiful collection and that can be easily shared with the others. Another last feature which I would like to mention is about this left hand side panel, explore feature. Wonderful feature. When I click on explore, and now whatever is famous, right now buzz around the globe, you can find it out, or even you can search the Wakelet. So click on search option, and let's say I am interested in knowing about maybe say science experiments. So science experiments, and then here we go. So hundreds of, as already mentioned, there are educators around the globe, those who have already created their Wakelets. So they are sharing the wonderful resources. Anything, any subject, it hardly matter. Please try it out. Click on, clicked on one of the such resource. The person has added 36 items over here. Check this out. So I'm sure some of them must be very, very interesting, and you may always use them in your classroom as such. So this is another very searchable option. And the last thing, since Meena ma'am and we both are a Wakelet certified educator, and even we the community leader as well as. So I am sharing one link in the chat box. Those who are interested to become a Wakelet certified educator, please do attempt this. It will take not more than 1 hour. And in 1 hour, you will receive a certificate from Wakelet of becoming a Wakelet certified educator. But there are stages. Then for level 2, then becoming the ambassador. So you'll be receiving the emails from Wakelet later on. But this is just the initial stage. Lastly, I'm sharing one YouTube video link, and this is a session which Meena ma'am had earlier taken about the Wakelet. Since there is a limited time, I may not have covered each and everything, but what you can do, you can always watch this video later on about this is a specific video, the session taken up by Meena ma'am. So thank you very much, every educator who have joined us or who will be watching the recording later on. Over to you, Jayashree ma'am and Seema ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Meena ma'am and Amit sir, for such an enriching session.
Meena ma'am and Amit sir for such an enriching session.
Ma'am, are you there?
Thank you, ma'am.
Please share the feedback from Ajashi. It's already shared. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there, Jayashree.
Yeah. So thank you, Amit sir and Meena ma'am, for refreshing our knowledge and sharing lot of tools through which we can curate the resources. As an educator, we all will agree we have lot of resources with us, but when it is required, that time we struggle finding it. And in today's session, you have given us various tools which we can use and arrange our resources properly so that we get it on time and properly we can keep it safe. Thank you so much. I hope all the educators, those who are joining us here, they will be using it and they will be using it for a better arrangement of their resources. Thank you so much. Thank you. Dear all, please check the feedback form which is given in the chat box. You all can fill it for this session.
Okay, can we move ahead, Jayashree ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
So after such a wonderful session by GEG Delhi West, right? Now we have the last session which we are going through it is, this is a session designed for you to walk out with ideas for your project-based learning units and continue engaging and challenging your students. This is a session filled with ideas